In the Middle Ages, Europeans wrote on parchment, made from animal skin. A lot of animal skin. A single copy of the Bible required the skin of 250 sheep. That wasn't a problem as long as only a few could read, and few books were published. But with the introduction of the printing press in the 15th century and the potential for massive book printing, people thought, we're going to need a lot more sheep. Or perhaps something else. Luckily, Europeans had learned from the Islamic world about paper, which had in its turn learned about it from the Chinese. It seemed that in the year 105, a eunuch at the Chinese court had supposedly made paper from a mulberry tree. After all, wasps can make paper nests by chewing up wood. Paper was the solution, but Europeans did not make it from trees. That seemed too difficult, and trees were needed for other things like building. Instead, paper was made from pulped cotton. You disintegrated old rags in a useful chemical. Unfortunately for those with a sensitive nose, urine was the perfect chemical. The resulting soup was then poured thinly to the right format, and when dry, you had the paper to make Europe literate. But the success of paper created a new problem. Europe soon faced a scarcity of old rags. This is when we turn to our forests. But interestingly, wood became an important source of paper only in the mid-19th century. And with all these books and newspapers and toilet paper, some feared we'd run out of trees, just like we had previously feared running out of sheep and rags. The 19th century economist William Stanley Jevons, famous for his prediction that coal would become scarce, collected tons of writing paper and wrapping paper because he believed that there would soon be no forests left. But once again, innovators came up with solutions. New methods to recycle paper were developed, and today American paper makers recycle enough paper to fill a 15-mile-long train of freight cars every day. The paper industry in developed countries also led the way in sustainable forestry practices. Today, the forests of Europe and the United States are each bigger than in 1990. For every tree cut down, more than one is planted. And of course, many things that used to be written on paper are now published on a screen. Once again, human ingenuity solved the problem because of all these new insights and ideas that could be produced by a literate paper culture. Hey, check out these other great videos from Free to Choose Network. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get updated on episodes of New and Improved with me, Johan Norberg.